Hi, Sag. Welcome to your February 2021 reading. I'm just going to freestyle it and read whatever, so I don't know what's going to come up. Could be love, money, spirituality, advice, something weird. I have no idea. At the end, I'm just going to read a little passage from a 365 Tao book. I don't know, you might enjoy it, get something out of it. If not, you don't have to listen. And what else? If you're new to tarot, I'll put a description of how it kind of works in the description box, in my opinion. And if you want a personal reading, you can, I left my email there too, and you can email me. I'll keep reading until all the spots are full, and then I'll close and open again next month. So let us begin. Permission to ask the Oracle for Sag, please. Sorry, I'm kind of out of breath. I was just like doing a bunch of stuff, and then I sat down to do this reading quick. Okay, so I feel like there's some movement in your life happening, but it's kind of like an easy, peaceful movement. Like things are coming in, things are progressing. It's kind of happening fast, but it's not throwing you off too much. You're still centered. You're still at rest. Things are happening. There could be lots of like messages or communication with people. But yeah, it's a peaceful move. Things are coming in, but they seem pretty positive. Let me clarify this. Okay, so there's your card. So I feel like you have had some time where you've been keeping to yourself and you've been kind of off your game. Maybe the last little while, last few months, few years or year. You haven't been your usual Sag self, gregarious, warm, humorous, jovial. You've been kind of withdrawn and maybe feeling off your game a bit, isolating. Some of you might be kind of been in hermit mode. A lot of mental anxiety, I think you went through. But you're not, any delusions that you might have had about your life or yourself or your situations have kind of, you've let those go. You're like, okay, these may be some hard truths that I have to face about my life or myself or the world, but you're willing to look at them now. You don't want to live in a world of fantasy and delusion. You don't want to let your mind play tricks on you anymore into believing things that just aren't true, even if you want them to be true. So yeah. They might bring you, these truths might bring you some anxiety as well. You could also be dealing with somebody that is maybe a bit of a cheater. They could be, this is for people that are in this situation. This isn't for anybody. You could be dealing with someone that's a little bit of a playboy, a charmer, good looking, charismatic, but I don't think that they have the best intentions. So keep that in mind. If you're dealing with somebody that's acting like a little bit of a used car salesman, a bit of a Don Juan vibe. Yeah, they could already be in a relationship even. Communicating with somebody like that. So those are the two different stories. Let's keep going. Okay. So again, a passionate new beginning, but be careful of anybody that is not standing in their integrity. So you might really be communicating or talking to somebody and you know that they're not showing a lot of integrity in the situation, and it might cause you a bit of anxiety and mental stress because you know that this person might be a bit of a player, as charming as they are. Could be somebody at a distance as well. Okay, so you may You may be trying to block off your feelings to somebody, but it's not really working. I think you know that this is kind of a no-win situation and there might be several people involved. So if you're dealing with somebody that has a third party or is married or kind of a playboy and they have tons of options, you might know this about them. They might have somebody that's a mother of their child. They might have children with somebody. But it's not working. I think you know this is a no-win situation for you and you're trying to kind of keep your feelings in check, but you're trying to keep balanced. But it might not be working so well because you really like the way that this person makes you feel. They make you feel full and abundant and beautiful and wanted and gorgeous, you know, and I think that you know that perhaps you shouldn't keep dealing with this person because you know it's going to end in tears. And they might be playing games, lying, manipulative, gaslighting, not very truthful. And like I said, somebody that's not standing in their integrity, you know that they're untrustworthy. But let me keep going. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so this person could definitely have children or a baby mama or a baby daddy. And I think you're wondering maybe if they will leave this person or not. But I don't think that they will. I think what's going to happen is you're going to get like really attached to this person, but they can't give you what you need because they're attached to somebody else. I think you know you're going to end up alone here, but you're just really drawn to this person. There could be a lot of sexual attraction and magnetism, like, you know when you know something's bad for you, but you just can't turn away from it anyway. I think when you go within, you know that this situation is toxic and you're trying to close off your emotions to it, but you're just kind of doing it anyway. Okay. No judgments. I'm just the reader. I am not here to be the arbiter of justice. Okay, so what's ahead in this situation for the Sages that are in this situation? Somebody could be obsessed with you, too. Somebody that's married. What's ahead? You could be dealing with somebody that's older than you, or you're older. And you kind of feel like this is your perfect match, that you match, you know, you're on the same level, you like the same things, you have the same goals. It just feels like a really good match to you, like a soulmate. Again, they could live at a distance. They could have a bit of a big ego. Yeah, definitely. I think you're wondering if you're ever going to be able to, if they're at a distance, I think you're wondering, will you meet them? And you are looking towards the future and possibly meeting this person. Again, they may be married. Secrets, yeah. So there could be like a very secretive, passionate love affair going on here. It's hidden, you know, people don't know about it, but it's very passionate. You feel like it's a soulmate. They could have a bit of an ego, but I think you might find that really attractive. Again, there might be a significant age difference. And I think you're just kind of waiting. You don't, let me clarify. Yeah, there's an obsession going on here. It could be Capricorn. And lots of competition. I think you feel you're in competition for some reason. Either this person has a lot of other people interested in them, or they're married, or you're married, or something. There's some kind of competition here that you're feeling about this person. Like you have to compete somehow. There might be some kind of conflict coming up in the future too, so be aware of that. So yeah, that's the vibe I'm feeling. Let me get some other cards here and see what else I got for you. Okay, so yeah, there could be some kind of conflict approaching, so watch out. I don't know what the conflict will be. It could be with somebody's spouse or your partner, or you two just have a conflict of some kind. They could have a Pisces placement, a strong one, possibly a moon in Pisces. Let me just clarify and get some more. Prepare for a conflict coming up, Sag, okay? Some kind of conflict where you might be frustrated and embarrassed and exposed. So I don't know. I'm not saying this is for all of you, but if you are dealing with somebody that's married, it's possible that they might get caught or there might be some kind of confrontation and you feel awkward. Also be very careful of not sending like nudes. And if you do, don't put your face in them, okay? Because you could get exposed. So there could be some kind of conflict there. You might be frustrated with this situation coming up in the future because there's just nothing you can really do about it. You feel blocked, hindered, like you can't progress the way you want to. So yeah, kind of brace yourself. If this story resonates for you, which it won't for everybody, because we're all on different points in the timeline and we have different placements in our chart, but just prepare for that. I'm going to pull one more harsh truth card. Oh, again. Oh my God. Okay, so fuck, shit is about to get real. You need your people around you. Okay, so yeah, again, just watch it. Watch it. There could be some kind of possible exposure or conflict coming up where you get embarrassed or exposed. So if there's something secretive going on, it might not be able to stay secret for long. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so now I'm going to read you a passage from this 365 Tao. I'm just going to open a random page. I don't know what it's going to be. Yeah, if you get something out of it, you get something out of it. If you don't want to listen, you can click off now because I'm done reading the cards. So I'll just read you this. It's Flame 185. So I don't know if 185, those numbers mean anything to anyone. So, okay. Enter the cavern with its walls of tangled strands. Find the living flame that burns on blood. Ooh, this is spicy, very Sag energy. Okay. The brain is a physical object that generates mental energy. It is a tangle of strands, an unknowable dense web. It is a mass of emotions, memories, instincts, reactions, and thoughts. Whatever comes into its scope of awareness is channeled through its dark core. Energy sparks through at speeds faster than lightning, but still there are many areas that lie dormant, unused, nearly petrified with age. With the proper methods, we can enter into the center of the brain. Metaphorically speaking, this area is like a cavern with a subterranean river running through it. That river can be kindled with a spiritual spark, and the whole river can be set aflame. This illumination is spiritual energy. It can be used to rejuvenate the brain and to supplement the limitations of our normal mental abilities. Methods that deal with the mind only as a brain will always be limited. Coping with life only through physical faculties will always fall short of the ultimate answers. Only through lighting a living fire within ourselves can we dance quickly and spontaneously enough to meet the rhythm of life. I like that one. Okay, Sag, so I hope this helped. And be careful out there, and see you next time.